Today we'll talk about 5 reasons why you should not be a day trader. I get a lot of questions, people reaching out, people telling me they want to become day traders because they want to make more money that way. And not everyone is made to be a day trader. Some people are good at it, some people are not that good at it. I don't day trade too much myself. I have some strategies for day trading, but I only use them when I can use them and when I have time to use them because I have a busy schedule. I have a lot of things to do, I have a business to run, and day trading for me is not a priority. It could be a good fit for you, but in this video we'll talk about why it might not be a good fit, what you can do about it to make it better, and I'll give you some advice on why you should or should not become a day trader. Alright, the first reason I think why people should not day trade is if they have other passions and projects. Personally, I like to fly planes. I just finished recently my private pilot license. That means that on many days, I'll be, especially in the morning, Asia session for me here, which is a session I trade usually, I'll be out in the plane flying. I'll be practicing my flying skills. I'll be kind of going around, I'll be doing other stuff. And that's time that I just cannot use for day trading. Could I trade other days and not these days? Yeah, of course, but these flying times sometimes depends. I could, of course, try to scram them all on the weekend, which is usually like really busy and like things are just like crazy on the weekend for flying. Or I can like go out in the week on a Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning and decide to fly. To me, that makes more sense than being at a screen, looking for trades. Maybe I won't take any trade that day. Maybe I'll take only one trade and kind of being there and like sitting around and waiting and doing nothing. Same thing if you've got a business to run. Maybe you have like morning meetings, you've got clients you meet in the meeting, you've got other stuff to do. You don't want to be at your charts, waiting for trades, waiting around on a Monday morning because you could be doing other things that you care about. It's all a matter of how you manage your time with trading as well. The second reason why you should not day trade, and this is more of a personality thing, is if you like to take your time to analyze the charts, if you're more of a person who likes to like carefully look, analyze correctly, do it at your own term, on your own time, like looking carefully at the chart. You have your time to identify the patterns, the setups, your entries. Then you're not a good fit to be a day trader. And we'll say it plainly. Of course, you can train yourself always to become a better day trader, but there's other styles of trading that could be better for you. Swing trading and position trading are better fits for people who are careful with their analysis, who take their time to analyze the market, who would like to be kind of more on a slower pace of things. Even though it's still trading, it might take a couple of trades a week. You don't have to be there and like watch the chart and like be quick and act and go in, go out. It's a whole different mindset when you swing trade or when you position trade than when you day trade. It caters to a different personality. One easy way to figure this out is just take a personality test. Take something like a DISC profile, which I really like, DISC, which is DISC profile, and you can do that test. You'll see if you are a high D and high I score on that profile, then you tend to be good for day trading. If you're lower D, lower I, or you kind of look at a mix of both, then you tend to be a better swing trader or position trader in the end. Okay, number 3, the third reason why you should not day trade, and this is something that people don't get too often, is if you want to have the best ROI, return on investment for your time, the time you put in, then you shouldn't day trade. Because day trading is maybe giving you sometimes higher returns for some people who do it right. But keep in mind, you got to put in a lot more time. And if you look at your hourly salary or like the amount of money you earn compared to how much time you spend on trading, you're going to see it's going to be on the other side. If you swing trade, spend like 15 minutes a day like me looking at the charts, you could be making, even if you make like $1,000 a day and divide that by 15 minutes, that's a pretty good salary. Now you can make that same, let's say if you make $2,000, but you spent 8 hours at the chart per day. Like that $2,000 divided by 8 hours, it's a much lower salary for the time you spend at the chart. So sure, the amount of money you make matters. Of course, like if you make like double the amount that you make swing trading, of course that's worth it. But how many hours you got to put in to get to that number? And is it worth it for you? Some people love it and they want to be day trading. They love to be at the charts. They love to place trades, be in and out. Other people just want to get the best return for their time spent on trading. And in that case, day trading doesn't make sense all the time. Okay, reason number 4 why you shouldn't be day trading is if you want to have less risk. Day trading, of course, you don't hold overnight, which means that you don't have any risk of like the market changing and moving quickly overnight. But at the same time, you take more trades. In a given day, you can lose more money day trading than swing trading because you place more trades. All your trades could end up being losers, and you kind of take more risk that way. Now, usually, if you are a good day trader, you would reduce your risk so that you don't risk like 1% per trade. You might risk 0.5 or 0.25% per trade. That means that if you lose all your trade that day, it's not the end of the world. It's not that bad. A swing trader might risk a little bit more, so they can take a bit more risk per trade because they trade less often. They usually will have less correlations. And if they lose one trade or the 2 trades they have open, it's not that bad. Versus a day trader, if they lose all their trades open at one time, or they have a really bad day, and they kind of overtrade or they revenge trade that day, they could blow up a bigger chunk of their account. Both ways have the risk. I still think that day trading has a bit more risk, but it really depends how you manage that risk in the end. I'm going to get called out here for this one in the comments for sure. Let me know your thoughts below. I want to hear, of course, what you think as always. But I really believe that if you want to have better investment return, you're someone who has a job, you have a business, you work, you make good money, you want to have better investment. Let's say you already invest in stocks, you already invest in bonds, you already invest in other stuff, maybe real estate even, and you kind of want to boost this with trading. Don't day trade, just swing trade. Do something easier for you, do something more long term, even maybe position trade. You don't have to be sitting at the chart for 8 hours a day or even like 3-4 hours a day for placing trades. That doesn't make any sense. You want to have better investment return, you want to have a better investment portfolio. Take some of your cash that you have available and swing trade it or position trade it. Don't day trade it because you're putting a lot more pressure on you. And in my experience, training someone to be a good day trader takes a lot more time than training someone to be a good swing trader. Just my perspective, I've been teaching people how to trade here for roughly 7 years now. And I've seen firsthand how people take more time to learn day trading than they do swing trading. A lot more emotions come in with day trading. A lot more mistakes also come in because they're rushed, they don't have a lot of time, they want to make it work. They tend to overtrade more. They tend to do a lot more kind of psychological mistakes than the swing traders who, let's say, are trading a daily chart or a forward chart. It's a lot easier to walk away and like not touch your trades when you trade forward than when you trade intraday. And that means that you have a lot less trade management mistakes when you swing trade than when you day trade. So if you're someone who want to have a better return, you want to maybe take only like a 10% of your overall portfolio to make more money with it, then use it for swing trading and not day trading. I think that makes a lot more sense. Again, people will not like me for this one because a lot of people are trying to day trade their investments. They're trying to kind of get rich from the small aspect of trading and they want to be day trading it to make more money, but they don't have to do it. They don't have to do that. First of all, it's not a good use of their time in most cases. And second of all, it's just you don't want to be going on a whole new learning curve just to increase your returns on your portfolio. That makes no sense to me. Now, I gotta add one more thing. Don't skip the next video yet because this one is the most important one. If you are someone who looks at trading as a game, you want to be able to get in and out. It's entertainment. It's quick. It's like gambling, but in a more profitable version. If you're someone who looks at trading that way, don't day trade. You're gonna blow up your account so fast. Like most people who blow up their account, that's what they do. They enter the market. They think it's a game. They think they can make money quick. They want to be entertained. They want the action. They want to in and out. They want quick profits. Those people never last long in trading. If that's your only reason for wanting to day trade and not going for swing trading or other styles, you want to be scalping, you want to be on very little time frame, you want to have your profits in like 1 or 2 seconds, you want to have your profit in your account in 1 or 2 minutes, even that's too long sometimes, then that's just not a good use for trading. You should be doing something else. You should work on your mindset first. You should understand what trading is really about and what it's not, and you shouldn't be trying to day trade that way. Again, if you want to blow up your account, that's your job. You do what you want. But I'm here to have people who come in the comments and say they blew up their account, they don't know what to do. That's the reason why they blew up their account. Because they were gambling, they were trying to treat this as a game, they tried to be entertained with trading, and that's just not the case. That's a business, not a game. If you agree with this, I want to hear your comments below, as always. Check out this video here, YouTube, think you would like next. And I'll catch you back here in the next video pretty soon.